What up, what up, what up, YouTube? How we doing on this Friday evening? It's your boy Kent Wayne. So, I want to talk to you guys about something I've been seeing on the news lately. Not like CNN news, but like what I be seeing on YouTube. And seems to me that Warner Brothers is trying to do like this Injustice movie, which, by the way, I thought that was something they was already doing with the Snyderverse, but I saw a YouTube where they're talking about, they're trying to do, different. They're trying a different route, a different approach when it comes to the future of DC movies. And right now, it looks like they're trying to do like a injustice type universe in the movie. Which, by the way, again, I thought this was already being implemented in Zack Snyder's Snyderverse. But again, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, what do I think about that? Um, you know, Injustice, for those who have not read the comic, Injustice is one of those what if kind of stories. It's pretty much based on what would happen if Superman was evil, pretty much. I know if anyone who's watched shows like The Boys on Amazon or um, that or Invincible, where you have like Homelander and Omni-Man who are like Superman-like characters who are also bad. If you also know, Marvel actually has a Superman-like character by the name of Hyperion, which, by the way, I'm going to talk about him in a future video. But um, Injustice is one of those. It's a very interesting storyline. I actually like how they pretty much make it seem like what does it take for a hero to cross this line, and what morals are being thrown out, the window once that superhero has crossed the line of killing someone. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just break it down for those who may not get a chance to read the comics or not interested, but I will go ahead and let you know that so basically what the whole storyline is about is that Joker pretty much killed Lois Lane in a way. And what I mean by kill, pretty much Joker and Harley kidnapped Lois Lane one day while Superman and the Justice League were out doing what they do on a regular day. This is in this universe, Superman is married to Lois Lane and they're about to expect a child. Similar to how it was in Zack Snyder's universe where Superman and Lois were, well, if you have seen the Zack Snyder Justice League, you know that Superman proposed to, or pretty much not proposed, but pretty much him and Lois Lane are pretty much married because Lois never took that wedding ring off, and Superman took it as, okay, you accepted my proposal, which means you're mine. And of course, been shown that Lois was pregnant. So around that universe, Lois Lane was pregnant and Joker kidnapped Lois, and they were in a submarine where Harley and Joker pretty much, quote unquote, did surgery on her to a point where they put a detonator in Lois's heartbeat. What it is that one day Superman called out the League trying to find out what happened to Lois. And, of course, the whole League scoured the entire Earth looking for her. And when they found her, Superman rushed to go save Lois. But what happened was Joker got his hands on Scarecrow's fear toxin, which caused... Now, normally, fear toxin doesn't, affect Superman because, of course, his physiology is a lot different from a human. But considering that that Joker laced it with kryptonite, blew the containment into Superman's face, and Superman was, seeing hallucinations. And the one thing he saw was Doomsday. So, you know how it is when it comes to Superman fighting Doomsday. Superman has a hard time taking him down no matter how many times he kill him. So the best way Superman thought was to take down Doomsday was to send him to the moon. But that's not something that... This is what the plot twist was. I'm surprised they never made an animated series out of this, but this is the plot twist to this. So, yes, Superman flew Doomsday all across through space, but the Justice League, or the League, pretty much was telling Superman not to do it. Like, they tried to stop Superman from doing what he was doing, but of course, Superman, in his mind, he's fighting Doomsday. But what Superman did not realize was that it wasn't Doomsday that he was fighting, that he sent to the moon. It was Lois Lane. So basically, because Superman was laced with Scarecrow's fear toxin with kryptonite in it, it affected his mind to make him think that he was fighting Doomsday. But in reality, he was really, I would say, fighting Lois Lane. Flew her all the way up into space until the Scarecrow fear toxin worn off, and then Superman realized that it wasn't Doomsday that he was fighting, it was Lois. Of course, Lois died instantaneously the moment she reached into space because no oxygen. So Lois, and not only Lois died, but their unborn child died as well because no oxygen. This devastated Superman because for those who know, Lois Lane is the key to Superman's heart. It's the key to the humanity that Superman is, and of course Clark Kent. But that's not the worst thing that Joker did. Earlier I had said that they did surgery on her, and Joker pretty much put a detonator inside Lois's heartbeat or heart, pretty much. What it was there was a detonator to a bomb, a nuclear bomb that was in Metropolis. And the moment that Lois Lane's heartbeat stopped, it set off the bomb in Metropolis. So not only did Superman lose Lois Lane and his unborn child, but he lost millions of people in Metropolis because of that attack. So this right here pretty much broke Superman mentally to a point where it drove him to a line that he thought he would never cross, and that line was that he killed the Joker. Literally, like pushing his hand or his arm all the way through Joker's body, killing him instantly. And that one thing right there pretty much kickstart the entire Injustice universe. Right there was the moment Superman crossed that line and killed Joker. Was the moment that the whole universe just went a completely different direction. Like, even if you read deeper into it, like lines were drawn, heroes were going on being good and bad, villains were starting to become bad to good. Everything was changing. And not only that, it pretty much divided a long-term friendships between the League and, people that they were, with. And for Warner Bros. To go into this route again, like, it's not. You know what? I know I had said earlier that I'm not sure what the future of DC is because after this whole Snyder debacle thing, to be honest with you, this was something we was already going to see within the Snyderverse, because if I were to see the part 2 of Justice League with that nightmare scene, like, it was kind of similar to that. Like, it literally was kind of similar to that because Lois died. Lois was the key in Snyder's verse, so seeing that we won't be able to continue on with that, I'm very disappointed. I hope that one day in the future that we can finally, continue with this, finish off Snyder's, vision on how he wants the, universe to be, and then we can go a different route with that. Like, I'm still on the whole Black Superman thing, but again, I done said what I had to say on that one, so we're just gonna leave that one alone. But again, it's a lot of work that's got to be done when it comes to WB. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it right now. Honestly, it's more like, again, Injustice was a very popular It was a very popular storyline because it not only tied to just the death of Joker, but it's funny how one bad day changed everything. Like, literally changed everything. That whole, like, even if you go to the part 2 of Injustice, or pretty much not in part 2, Injustice 2, it even gets worse. It's like it gets worse and worse. Like, you start, like, heroes just ain't what you thought they would be in this storyline, especially for a character like Wonder Woman, because I know a lot of people were saying, Wonder Woman is like, yeah, but like again, it's, wow. I don't even, I just, to be honest with you, I just want to see what the Snyderverse wants to do first, and then we go for something different. Because, again, this was already going to be implemented in there, but we all know that, how I got to say this, Warner Brothers, why? Why do you have to keep doing this to us? Why? Like, can we just not finish what we all started? But it seems that we will never, and I mean never, get what we fans want, and it's killing me. Like, it's literally killing me. I just wish that they could just sit there and just say, you know what, guys, why don't we just, finish what we got already, and let's see if it gets us any, good feedback from us. Because we all know, what you guys gave us 3 years ago was not what's up. And what you just now gave us 4 years later, and you want to take that away? Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny at all. But again, that's just my opinion on that. And I just hope that maybe somewhere down the line, maybe we get to see some good DC content. Because again, their animation is on point. But when it comes to the big screen, it's like they don't have that much faith in it. They don't really have a lot of faith in what they're doing. And this whole, like, it's like they want to take half of what they have from Snyderverse. Like, they want to take away Henry, Ben Affleck, and Ray Fisher, but keep Flash, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman, because, of course, I'm sure that will make them some money. But again, guys, it's just, whew, I don't know what to say. But, just let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down, subscribe, Yeah, I don't know why I did that too. But, anywho. But, again, just let me know what you guys think about that on the comments down below. And, as always, be Kent.